Welcome to Nation to yet another banger video. Yo! Okay, guess I'm not me snitching on myself, but get okay, you know what? Maintain so okay, let me be back and let me just cut to this trace and spill the tea. Whether any judge or not, it is what it is, but it's or not, I will definitely tell because I'm here to spill the tea. So yeah, guys, welcome back to my subbies. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do the most. And also follow me on Instagram at ualu_domsana. Because as I've been saying, my old account has been hacked. Please do not follow my old account because people are still getting hacked from that old account, which is ululu_domsana. So yeah, I didn't warn y'all. So yeah, welcome to the family. If you are new here, hopefully you're gonna have a good time, and hopefully you like tea, because now we literally always have tea up. Like, it is never a dull moment on this channel. And if you're a returning subby, welcome home. But without wasting any time, without wasting any more time, please grab your drink, grab your juice, grab your wine, grab your coffee, grab whatever you can grab. Now today, guys, I spoiled on myself. I was eating before I made this video. Coming back from work not so long ago. So, but tonight it's been a very, very long day. I am literally just going to be having a smoothie as I'm talking to you guys. I'm having a smoothie. So, yeah, that is my drink for Elena A session, because I have not really had anything stable. I've just been having luxuries and stuff. So, yeah, tuna. Guys, not wasting any time. Let me just get straight into its story. Now, guys, y'all remember where there was a time when I told you guys a story about a guy who decided to get a revenge on me and stuff, yeah, when I was still in varsity. And him and I weren't really together. So what happened was he fought with me, broke up with me, and then I just so happened to get with his friend the following day. Yeah. So anyways, really, I was so cool. I was young. I was very, very, very young. But anyways, so that's defending. I was young, but guys, fine. That same person. So it turns out that the girlfriend of the best friend was at the same residence that I was at, né? And it turns out that Umdu was cheating on her, right? He apparently had a person, and girl apparently knew me because then it turns out that guy had a girlfriend, and I didn't really know the girlfriend. I didn't know her at all, actually. But we were at the same residence. But now, if you know Tagol, you know that they're about 9-10 floors, right? Now I was on 4th floor. So I had no idea. I just never bumped into the person because I didn't know who she was. Or I probably did, but I obviously had no interactions. So yeah, between a fan, long story short. I kind of barely says a story because I was like, what the hell? First of all, I just never thought I would be in a position like that. But then knowing myself now and in like being papangayo and stuff, and being ngayo, because I was always in and out of drama. Not drama, but like I was just always in situations and stuff. Of course I ended up in that situation. So guys, what happened was last year, I think just after New Year's and stuff like that, I had gone out with my friends, couple of my friends, ne? So we decided, but hey, we're gonna go to Rand's Cape Town because we hadn't been there in a long, long, long time, ne? Sharp. Hi, my friend and I, we hit up our other friends, and apparently one about busy and stuff like that. People are hanging out with their people, they're in their relationships and things like that. Fine, okay, one of my friends is available. One of my close friends is available, and she's like, Chomi, let us go. Fine, fine, we go, we get dressed, we get ready and everything, and we go to Rand's. As we get guys at Rand's, we get a table, we get our champagne and things like that, and we just like, it's literally just the two of us, like now guys, this is how I be listening to music and things like that. Let's call my friend that I'm with, let's call her Amanda, ne? This girl is shouting, Amanda, ne? Sharp. My friend turns around. When she turns around, she's like, oh, Chumi, I know this girl. Guess I know we used to go to school together and don't. Well, Amanda is a few years older than me. She's like 2-3 years older than me. So, like, oh, she's done with her degree and stuff. Ne? Sharp. At that time. Because now, remember last year I was still doing my postgrad after I had finished my undergrad. So, this girl is shouting, Amanda. She's like, oh, Shomri, I know this girl. I used to go to school with her. She calls her over. This girl just so happens, but it's herself, and there's a guy that's with them, and then there's someone else who looks a bit older than them. Group, it's also a lady. So there's 4 of them. Ne? Sharp. Again, they come over and they're like, oh, friends, like, we're looking for a place to sit. We really don't have a place and things like that because it's all packed. And shame, it was packed that night. So my friend and I are like, okay, cool, no, like, you can come join. And so these girls come over and this gents, and we literally like, no, you guys can chill with us and things like that. Like, it's chilled. And I'm getting pulling at that time because I'm literally just vibing to the music. I'm having a good time. It's really not a chain smash, ne? Sharp. They order their own drinks, their food and things like that. Nandi, whatever. Like, it's a good time. It's literally a vibe. We all start getting along. Then I notice familiar face. Now, mind you, I told you guys I didn't know this girl. Nah, I really didn't. But we were at the same residence, which meant that we ate at the same cafeteria. We were all at the cafeteria when it was time to eat, ne? Supper, lunch, or whatever. So like we would collect our food, siyambe. So I might not know you, but to familiar man, like you understand what I'm saying? Like, where do I know you from? Because I know your face. Like, I know you. I'm saying this to her, ne? Sharp. I would not say this to her, guys, if I had known about I would not say that I was also involved in that process and I would have never even agreed for them to be, sitting at the table, because I would have been like, yo, I signed me and whatever, because then guys, nobody, this person was in the picture now, ne? Sharp. But familia. Hey, sharp. I get guys, fast forward, I don't know you and stuff like that. You're so pretty though and stuff. Like, I would remember younger, londo and whatever. This girl hides then under the pretense of being bi, ne? Because the whole time we all having conversation. Let's call this girl, let's call her Revenge, ne? Revenge is under, like, she's portraying this narrative of her, like, being bi and whatnot. She's talking about females and her exploring her sexuality and all of that, and her having relations with a couple of females, so she's pushing this narrative that she really is into females. So I didn't put any other thought into me recognizing this girl from somewhere. I was just like, okay, you know what, yeah, sharp. I moved on from there. Cool. Now, guys, after that, like, my friend and I now, like, we're partying, we're having a good time, whatever, ne? Cool. Revenge starts whispering to her friend that knows my friend, Amanda, ne? Let's call Revenge's friend, let's call her School, because Anita, her and Amanda know each other from school. Revenge starts whispering to Amanda. And she's here the whole time, like, girl, it's a phone. So obviously at that point, like, in my head, I'm like, it's not make sure. Like, it's not make sure. I start feeling off, ne? And I also text her, man, I'm like, Chumi, do you feel like something weird is going on? Like, it's a bit weird. And she's like, yeah, I actually do for some reason, and I'm not sure why. And sharp, okay, fine. I'm like, me being me, okay, I just start mising the vibes, and I just have fun. Like, I'm having fun. I'm taking videos. I'm here, whatnot. It turns out guy that is with them is Revenge's brother, ne? Cool. Revenge is chatting away, and we move on from Ezo vibes and that awkwardness, ne? Beilondo sharp. Then School tells Amanda that there's going to be another party coming up soon, and Yongelondo, and she sends a location to Amanda. She's like, listen, you and Ululu should pull through, because Hannah, you guys are such a vibe. It was so nice, like, hanging out, and Yongelondo, thank you guys for being so cool, sharing your section with us, ne? Sharp. Amanda's like, no, of course, like we will pull up younger londo, and I'm just there like smiling like, it was nice to meet you guys, ne? Sharp. I get guys, Sidluleni get Apple. Fast forwards. Now Amanda and I on our way home, Amanda's like, hey Chomi, something was weird at some point, but we had so much fun. And I'm like, yeah, it was, but I can't put my finger on why, ne? Unless school and revenge were just arguing like amongst each other or whatever, ne? Sharp. Then sit game like, oh, Betuna, brother got revenge is so cute. Like, you know, I was with Amanda, me, you know, stuff like that, because okay, is young and whatever. Well, not young, but like at the time, last year I was, how old was I last year? Last year I was 22, turning 23 in July. So younger, I think guy was a year younger than me or something. A year and a half younger. So I think he was 21. He had just turned 21 or something like that. But yeah. So yeah, sharp again because I was oh I wait so just a and whatever, ne? Cool. But guess he like it's up. Fast forward, Amanda and I are chilling now. I'm at her house, at her place, Kwabo. She gets a text message. She's like, Chomi, school just messaged me and she's asking, but are we still down to pull through to the whole thing that's happening? Apparently there's going to be a house party somewhere. And I'm like, yo, Asana Chomi, house parties are things of like varsity days. Like who still goes to house parties in Yongelondo? Me being judgmental again and stuff for no reason. Fine, gang, I knew it because she knows, but at the end of the day, I do like a good time. Well, yeah, I did like a good time a lot, especially last year. Yo, Asana. I was to go girl, but no friend, like let's just go because we're just chilling at home. It's not like we have anything to do, and I'm like, but I'm comfortable chilling and doing nothing. Like this, me doing nothing is me doing something, and I'm happy doing nothing and something at the same time. I was to friend like, I know, Chomi, let's just go away too. Okay, because you really want to go, let's go. Okay, I'm not gonna let you go and have fun by yourself. Got any corner, messy. Fine, guys. Now that night, Sibe chilled way too. Sibe chilled. We decided, okay, we're not even gonna dress up. Jeans, sneakers, tank top, ulti bag yako. Okay, but we out. Lip gloss, you out. You're about chill things, like very, very, very chilled. So yeah, guys, girl sent us a location. We left. I say, I'm like, guys, oh, this place is far, young. Like, it is far. Not like too far, but like, come on, I'll see a pulse. So let's say maybe 2.5 hours away. And especially if you're Ubering. If you're Ubering, it is far shame. It is far because at the end of the day, so we're going to Uber there and we're going to come back. And at the same time, there's going to be drinks and whatever. But around that time, guys, I was on like a journey of like no indulgence and whatever, just like I am right now. Yeah, so I was on a journey, and now when we went to Rand's, like I was not indulging in anything like that. I was having appetizers and whatnot. When I say drinks, I mean by at that time I was having appetizers, and I was having champagne and stuff. Yeah, but obviously okay, we were having drinks because we were there together. We were having drinks. So yeah, get sharp, guys. But it's important to mention this point right now. But at that time, I was not indulging in anything. Cool. We get to where we're going, guys, and go. Let's figure your payana. School. We see school and we see revenge. The brother's also there, and there's a lot of other people there as well. Cool. We greet everybody. When we go up to go and hug revenge, she's just like, hi. And then I told me, are you sure when you were up? Like, were we actually invited, or like what is going on? I told me, yes, we were invited. And I'm like, but girl, why is Wicca helping weird? Because what do you mean? Hi. And I'm like, guys, if you know me, you know about Sana, I can't do the weird vibes, Sana, especially from other females, because my girls are so gay. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know? So yeah, after she was like, I'm never sending off already, because mind you, in the first place, I had wanted to stay at home. Because had I been at home, hi, ne? But get sharp, ne? Cool. Did you know to make up Hollywood to attend by time and stuff like that? Like, just relax. And I'm like, fine, I'm going to relax. I'm gonna relax. But my blood is boiling at the same time, but I'm going to relax. I'm gonna relax, ne? But yeah, guys. So yeah, guys, fast forward now, the groove is going, and at some point I'm literally just chilling with was Revenge's brother. I'm going to call him 21-year-old. I'm chilling with the 21-year-old and it's just vibes and all of that. And remember, like, Terry later, we were around the same age and Golondo. So, kumnandi wethu sincokola nomntana. Ne sharp. Phuma nambiza umntana is 21 years old. But ke bengumntana. So, ke fine, sharp sincokola, guys. And then after a while, now I noticed where Amanda is like, she is on her 5th or 6th drink. Now, I know my friends, and I know your limitations like him. And I'm like, show me. You should slow it down now because we've only been here for an hour and then I test about for a long time because it keeps getting fuller and it keeps getting vibier and we have time to woman you show me. So I'm like, I know you're gonna want us to stay for another good 3 hours or so. So obviously never some about midnight or something, if not like around 1 a.m. Ne? Cool. I said, no, show me, like, don't mind me, and that's getting strong and stuff like that. The amount of shame tolerance is, ne? But at the same time, we know about after 5, 6, then it just, ne? If she's mixing it, but if she's not mixing it, then okay, this is about right and stuff like that. Now, guys, at the same time, I'm not because I'm on late journey. Even last time when we were all chilling together, it wasn't obvious that I was not indulging because Ucho me, like, we have this thing, like, we don't want anyone to know about, okay, the other one is drinking or the other one is not drinking or whatever, ne? Just to protect each other, ne? So, like, we would just share a glass, like, or whatever. Like, she would give me her glass and I would hold it or whatever. And even if we're laughing together, we're having a conversation, maybe, like, I pretend like I'm sipping, but I'm actually not sipping. So, it's giving, about we're just sharing from the same glass from the night. It's giving, okay, like, see, glassy one, just to be safe type of vibes. But really, in reality, I'm just not drinking. But go, see, I think ne? Sharp. So now go like this is over. Go to me, like have a sip of what I'm having. Now I'm gay because again it's in a can. Pretend that I go to jumbo, you don't see anything going down or going up or whatever. You're just assuming okay, Ululu is just, just so that things about weird and stuff like that. Things when goes about I'm gonna say and stuff like that. So I am sober as a judge. Like I'm sober as a judge, like in the thing. Fine guys, bay London, okay? Then fast forward, Revenge comes up to me and she's like, oh hey, can I borrow you for a second? She says, it's okay, no, sure, girl, like my son. I'm thinking maybe she wants to apologize for your behavior like earlier because she was very, very cold. And I think she's one of the people that are actually hosting this party, even though like probably inviting school anyway. But it seems like Revenge is, I don't know if she's a host or what, but she's the one that's welcoming everybody that's coming in and Yongelondo. Ne? Cool. So okay, I don't know, like I just wanted us to do like some shots and like some drinks and like things like that. Ne? Sharp. Hey, the many play off. Let me go to the bottom quickly. I'll be back. I'm trying to take my time, but also like try and get out of the situation and stuff like that. But also I don't want to be weird. So I pretend to go and pee because it's not like I don't want to do shots with her, but at the same time, I'm just really not indulging right now. But it's like, if this is her attempt at being cool or showing me that she's cool, then okay, like good shot for that. But could it not have been something else? But at the same time, now it's like, what am I thinking? Obviously, I'm at a house party, so there's alcohol everywhere. So people are going to offer you alcohol and stuff. I get sharp, I go pee, whatever. I come back. When I come back, I see my friend is also at the table where there's gonna be games and these shots and things are happening. Ne? Sharp. Now, mind you, click game. It's only myself, school, and Revenge, and my friend Amanda. There's the 4 of us. So Amanda goes and she grabs water. When she grabs water, she's like, guys, and a mixer and stuff like that, because when she mixes alcohol she just becomes and then she's just trying to have my back and stuff like that. So they're like, oh okay, cool. She's like, yeah, my guy, she must have water or whatever. Because also she has been, so girl goes up in a later. But for the sake of the game, let's just put water in her cups, for whatever she doesn't answer or whatever. I think it was truth or dare, kind of like it was just a game. There was also cards where you had to answer. If you're not answering, you had to drink and whatever. Ne? Now, guys, Zini, if phone got Amanda earring, Amanda's phone rings and she goes outside to answer the phone. Then she comes back to get me like, Chumi, I need you really quick. I go outside. I'm like, okay, what's up? It's like, girls, and my mom is calling and whatever. Can you please just confirm that we're together? And nothing's happening because she feels something weird and we're like, so guys, the minute she felt in her gut that something was off, I think we literally just should be like, let's leave. Because when an elderly person tells you about something is not, make sure. And at that point in time, now you know about you somewhere where you're not supposed to be, I think that is a sign. But just pack up your bags, because why are you still there? Because clearly something is gonna happen. Nice, sharp. Again, and they're confirming, no, mom's like, we're good, we're having a good time, and stuff like that. We're just out and about. We will be back and stuff like that. And you'll get long door. We'll share your location. Like I'm just comforting the mom. Ne, sharp. Hey, I guess I'll get guys to go back inside. Now, when we go back inside, guys, I'm very like, as much as Nintendo, I'm also very observant because so I'm very, very observant, and I'm like, Chumi, did we leave this don't open? Like, was the water bottle open before we left? Because it was a sealed water bottle. I told Chumi, she can't remember. Like, she can't really remember again because they say like it being weird and stuff. So she's like, I can't remember it. And I can notice that, you know, when your water bottle is filled to the brim, guys, like when it is here, like it's filled till here to the brim. Now it is no longer apa, like ilapa. And I know, but it's a slight difference from here to here. Why am I shouting? I know it's a slight difference from here to here, but you can tell, man, but so obviously I have to exert some force. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was just me and my imagination, but guys, I should have followed my gut. Fine, and I pour them into my shot glasses and stuff like that. And you're in London, I'm even like just pretentiously just in jail because that's just me. And at that time, I'm not even assuming anything, but I'm just kind of weird, but I'm not sure about what it is. Sharp. Hi guys, we start playing these games, we're reading these cards, and we're laughing. Kumnandi, make a funny face, do this, truth or dare, Kumnandi, way to just chills, harmless fun. Also, I thought. So now I'm getting, why is this was pendulous? And I is a personal, and this is me, and it's just water. Guys, only for bad chiggy. I think it was on the 6th water shot, water shot. Yes, I'm starting this Alendo. This is me. And you know what I'm saying? And my friend is like laughing, but I'm like, show me, are you sure about this is water? And I'm like, this is water. She smells it, but she doesn't drink it. She's like, wait, it is water. Like, and I'm like, from what? Because 2 seconds ago, when he saw by the judge, I get guys, and I see like Revenge snickering and stuff and whatever. Now Revenge's brother comes over because I'm like, yo guys, I'm not feeling okay and whatever. Revenge's brother comes over and he's at the table with us. I think Revenge, how about we take you guys home? Because school has a car, so let us take you guys home. First just gonna stop by somewhere, get something to eat quickly, then we'll drop you guys off at home. Now this was mad sus because for one, Bona, they live, I think the house party is 2-3 hours away, but they stay further than that. So they stay in the other direction. So when they stay in the north, we're staying up in the south. For what good reason would you drive 3 hours further than where you come from to come and drop us off? Make it make sense. Mad sus. And mad sus, but at the same time, like I'm woozy. Yam is literally just doing this the whole time. I'm feeling nauseous. Guys, I'm slurring my speech, like I'm speaking slow and younger londo, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? As I make sure, sharp. But yo, I can't say anything coherent at that time, but it doesn't make sense. But then Amanda also says, by way too, like it doesn't make sense and whatever. Revenge's brother is quick to say, no, like let me take you guys home. And at that point, I'm like, they drag you, son. They drag you one way or another. There's no ways because this is not me. And I'm trying to tell my friend, show me. Now, you know when you're tapping somebody the whole time and you can feel by your body's getting weaker and weaker. And I'm slouching and the ganja and I'm like, show me. She just thinks that I'm being needy. Now, my friend is irritating me because and stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to like alert you here. Look at my eyes. Now I'm telling her the whole time, look at my eyes. Guys, and now that I'm thinking about it, like now I would have not known that she's trying to communicate something because she was generally looking at my eyes and because my eyes are not telling her anything. And now in my sober as a judge mind, I'm like ayateta and stuff, but obviously there was something that was put into my drink. It was spiked. Hey, and these girls are offering to take us home, guys. Like, they're offering to take us home. Now, Revenge's brother is like, no, listen, the Uber's already outside and stuff like that. They had wanted to request, like, we had up because I don't remember once wanting to do that. I had to know, Masami, let me put them in the car. And I see Revenge getting very irritated by her brother is offering to make sure while we get to our Uber safe. See, I don't even remember requesting. Fine, guys. Last thing I remember now was us being ushered out. And Revenge's brother, let's call this 21-year-old, is taking us to our Uber. We get to the car, guys. I remember getting into the back seat. I don't even know what car, whose car. Door closes and I pass out. When I wake up, guys, the following day, Betuna Ichomiam is like, Chomi, what is going on? We at my friend's place, we safe and everything. I'm like, Chomi, what is going on? Ne? Chomi is boiling. And I'm like, Chomi, what happened? And I feel like I was spiked. I basically, Chomi, no, you definitely was spiked. Apparently, 21-year-old told Amanda that she had overheard his sister talking about the fact that I'm one of the girls that Umduwaike and stuff like that had messed with back in varsity and whatever, and she just feels pissed and whatever. So whatever is coming to me, they deserve a young alone. Mind you, Benny, nobody, there was a person in the picture at that time. Like, fine, like, cool. But for what good reason? Like, is it going to change what happened? No, it's not going to change what happened. Like, guys, I really don't understand, Shem. I don't understand. Like, when your man does something, why can't you, I don't know. Like, why am I spike here now? Like, you're spike here now, can you know what I'm saying? Fine, guys. The 21-year-old told her and everything like that. She wanted to go back, but obviously Ninglo passed out and she has to think about me and whatever. So I'm like asking her, like, so what was going to be the intention behind them taking us home? Because I remember them insisting to take us home. I was to girl, no, they were just going to dump us somewhere. Like, and then we're gonna have to walk home, and they weren't even gonna go towards where we're going. On their way to their place, they were gonna ask us to kindly get off, and then they were gonna drive along and go home. Guys, the reason I'm clapping now is because I think old me, when I had started varsity, I think petty me would have definitely done it sharp, but I would not have spiked anybody though. I would not have spiked anybody, not for the sake of that ever, because that is not okay. And he condone londo. No, guys, because how long ago was that? How long ago was that? And like, he at that point in time, guys, he needs to be happy. But fine, it is what it is. I made Melissa like and stuff like that. She was like, she even DM'd them, sent them a message and whatever. It was about report, whatever. School blocked Amanda, and stuff like that. Need to know, me like, yeah, get away to like just let it be. And things like that. So now, guys, fast forward after that, Nate has calmed down. He's shocked, but again, he's really up. Sharp. Couple of days later, I get this DM, and apparently it's 21-year-old. I basically 21-year-old, he really does apologize for what his sister was intending to do and Yongelondo. And if I do obviously want to take further precautions and and stuff like that to Obama attested to what was going to happen, because he doesn't condone that behavior. And stuff like that. But apparently you guys is on his own and Londo, because I don't know, I guess his family can afford to do that. So I was like, okay, cool. Then he really doesn't have much to lose, but at the same time, Betuna, I don't know, but there are people out there that would actually like really do that and go against their family. So I was telling my friend about it and stuff like that, and she was adamant to do it, but I was like, show me, they must back here at the end of the day. But it didn't happen. Let's just thank God, and next time to be vigilant. Old me would have really wanted to get revenge. But I think last year, and it was just the beginning stages of me just really kind of maturing and stuff. Because initially, I would have wanted the situation. Like, I think Amanda and I just told our friends, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, tell me why, fast forward a couple months later, I'm a 21-year-old girl. Guys, my 21-year-old started going on a couple of dates today, This is now last year. At some point, we started going on a couple of dates and stuff like that. And yes, man, guys, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it right now. And then I cut it off and I was like, yo, I need to guys, because if someone in your family tried to do that to me, and anything could have happened to us if they had left us in the middle of nowhere, who knows about what else your sister is capable of, yeah? And at the end of the day, it's your sister, so I wouldn't want to put you in an uncomfortable position, and I also wouldn't want to be in a position like that. But Geshem, you're really kind, James, and everything, yo guys, and umhle and stuff like that, and they whatever, like very mature, but like, oh, I just couldn't, guys. I just couldn't. I'm so sorry. And yeah, man, I couldn't. Was it the age? I don't know. Did it go further? Did anything past the dates? No. Do I wish that it could have? Maybe. But yeah, I guess we will never know. So yeah, guys, that is my story of how I got spiked the one time. And it just goes to show, guys, be careful of easy, no, any sense of life, because some people never forget. Like, some people will really genuinely do not forget, hey? So be mindful of the things that you do. Be mindful of situations that you get into. Like, be vigilant. And if your Mondriako is like, hey, London, the some way, somehow, and it's not make sure, be careful. Like, literally, just be careful. So that's what I learned from that situation. And it's just something that I just don't see myself ever going through again. And also going there right now, I think also after that incident, that's where I got more and more reserved, ne? Because now I'm always at home. If I'm not at home, then I'm with my family, we're going somewhere, then we come back home. Like, literally, that is my life. And then I will see a friend of mine every now and again, and then that is it. Sana, the streets kind of miss me. I think they wouldn't chat at this point, honestly. So yeah, Betuna. But yeah, guys, let me laugh and leave you guys. Thank you so much for making it this far. If you have, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on every social media platform at Lulu_Tamsana, and on Instagram at alo_Tamsana, and account But yeah, Betuna. Love you guys so much.